Last year, I was probably one of the only people that said the 4 year cycle is still in play. And everyone seems to think we're always in a bull run, and crypto obviously doesn't work like that. Now, what I want to go over in today's video is where I think Bitcoin's heading next. If you watch my video, I think it's on the 10th of June. Um, Called it very, very nicely. 10th of June was down here. I said that we are going to have a pump. It was actually here. Said we're going to have a pump. And literally the day after, we went from around 61,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Within 5 days, we went up to 67,100. Now, I did say that I think we're going to go to between 67,500 and about 68, 69,000 to get rid of this fair value gap. Now, it didn't quite hit 67.5, but came very, very close to it, got rejected off the EMA and then fell back down. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you where I think Bitcoin is heading next if you're looking at any trade setups. And yeah, we go from there. What I want to quickly do is just look over coin market cap. So Fear and Greed Index currently at 29. Bitcoin's currently sitting at 62,800. Ethereum 1,700. BNB is just under 600, or just over 550. XRP is back to $1, the biggest meme coin in crypto. Solana's $76. I think Solana's going to move shortly, but we'll jump into the charts on another video. Hyperliquid, my favorite project, currently sitting at number 9 on CoinMarketCap, $65. Hyperliquid, I think, is going to do big, big things. Got ADA as well, sitting at 16p, which is absolutely terrible. Got a lot of money in ADA, so that hasn't really played out too well. So overall, crypto is actually down quite a bit compared to last year. So yeah, let's get into the video. Let's get started. Okay, so currently on the weekly chart for Bitcoin, I like zooming out just to see kind of where we're at. Now, we do have a lot of gaps here. My price prediction for Bitcoin this year is actually between 32 to 38,000, which is somewhere around these levels. Whether that's a wick down and a V-shaped recovery straight back up, move sideways and then start edging up, I don't know yet, but I think that we're going to come down to these levels. So as you can see, we've been in a massive downtrend since since October 25. We've had one leg down here, two leg, and we're currently in the third leg. I think we're going to move sideways and then take another leg down before we start heading up with some sideways movement. Now, if we just go into smaller time frame, let's go into the daily. As you can see, we've had a breaker structure. We do have a lot of support areas along here. That's why we're kind of moving sideways a bit. I think we're going to have another leg down before we go up. And then I think it's going to go up. Everyone's going to start longing Bitcoin, thinking we're going to the moon. And then they're going to basically get liquidated. All right. So we jump into the liquidation heat maps to look at those levels in a second as well. If we just go down, if we're looking for a trade at the moment, let's just go down to the smaller time frames. This is a very difficult chart to trade, to be honest. We've had that reversal, but that could be a fake out, and then we could start going down. I think that'd be a news event potentially that pushes us to the downside. Obviously, we've got a low here, higher low, potential higher low if this can hold. But I'd probably sit on my hands for the moment with Bitcoin, because if you look at the RSI, we're currently at 26, so massively oversold. Could have a bounce up here, RSI corrects, and then another drop. So I'd probably sit my hands just to confirm that is a higher low, see if we can break these levels. And if we start breaking these levels, then I'll be looking for a long position on the hourly time frame. And guys, if you are actively trading at the moment, I've recently started trading with L Bank. They've got a load of promotions at the moment, so I put the link in the video description. Definitely go check it out. But yeah, let's get into the smaller time frame. So 30-minute. I really want to just wait, because what I don't want to do is enter into a position, because right now we could have another wick up and then completely fall back, or we could start falling from here. And if we break that, then I'll be looking for a short. So ultimately where I'm at, and this is based on the 30-minute and the 1 hour chart, is if we do break this level, I'm going to be looking at shorts. If we break above this level here, I'm going to be looking at longs. I don't really want to do any small moves. And the reason being is we can just get wicked out. When I'm trading, if I'm doing small moves on Bitcoin, it's like super, super high risk. If I'm doing more swing trades, bigger moves, I'm very, very good. You can look back past through most of the past videos when I've basically called Bitcoin going in a certain direction. It's usually like 9 out of 10 times played that way. So on Bitcoin, I typically won't day trade it. I'll more swing trade it. And yeah, it seems to work out really well. Okay, yeah, so to conclude on Bitcoin, I'm just sitting on my hands at the moment. I'll let you know once I see a move on that. Just jumping into the gold charts now. If you trade gold, obviously stick around for this part of the video. So while we're in a downtrend, all right, we've got the EMAs, we're below the EMAs. While we're in a downtrend, I'll always look for shorts. When we're in an uptrend, I'll look for longs. And then once we have change of direction, then I'll look the other way. It sounds very simple. It's not completely that simple, but yeah, that's just kind of in a nutshell. And then I'll look at a bunch of other things as well. So what I'm potentially looking at for gold is there's two things that are going to happen. I know it's going to sound pretty basic. The first one, we got support level here. We just completely go through that, and then we find a new support. We have a reverse, start going up a bit, and then we have the next drop. Now I think that we're looking at $3,000 for gold, maybe this year. But yeah, looking at around $3,000 price point for gold. Now the other scenario that I'm looking at, if you're trading on maybe like not really day trading, but maybe like small swings, is we start creating higher lows here. So we've got a low there. We come down from about 4,056, find support around 4,000 to 4,006 here, and then we start creating higher lows. We start edging back up, and then we drop again. So they're basically the two scenarios that I'm looking at for gold. We obviously do have support here. We got resistance there. I think that we are due another drop, and then we start heading up. Everyone thinks we're going to the moon. Everyone starts longing it, and then we completely reverse over and then fall down and start heading to the downside again. Guys, if you are an active trader or you want to learn how to trade, join my public channel. The link's in the video description. I'm sitting on the charts 8 to 10 hours a day, day trading, finding swing moves. And if you have a look at the results that I've achieved, they're pretty good. They're very impressive. So if you do want to start trading, I mainly trade FX, gold, and Bitcoin. Occasionally some crypto, but I kind of stay away from just altcoins and stuff just because they're fully manipulated. But yeah, if you do want to learn how to trade, definitely join the public channel. It's completely free, and I'll post everything in there as well. And yeah, as soon as I see a move that I think is going to do really well for Bitcoin, I'll obviously do a video on it and post it in the public channel as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.